Hello! Today we're going to be looking at a lesson that we actually posted on the site quite a while back, but we've never done a video for it, so I thought we'd take a quick look at this. We're going to look at how to incorporate some arpeggios in with some heavier riffs. So what we're going to do is have two examples. The first one is going to be for 8-string guitar, and we're going to play a riff on the lower strings and then finish off by playing an arpeggio which ends up on the high E. Okay, so then the second example is going to be for 6-string guitar, and we'll start with some sweeping arpeggios and then lead into more of a thrashy riff. So for the first exercise, we're going to be playing in G minor. We're kind of using a combination of G melodic minor and G Hungarian minor. So we've got a raised 6 and a raised 7 from the G melodic minor scale, but we've also got an augmented 4th in there, which comes from Hungarian minor. You don't need to worry too much about the scale, but that's what I'm basing this on. So we're starting here on the 7th fret of the B string, and we're going to slide back to the 5th fret and then play a palm mute on the low F sharp, and then we're going to play the 7th fret again. So then we're going to play a couple of palm mutes, and the whole riff is going to be in a kind of a triplet feel. So 7, then slide to 5, add a palm mute on the F sharp, then we're going to play 7 again on the B string, so we get this. Then we're going to play 2 palm mutes, and then we're going to play the 8th fret B string and the 7th fret B string, but with palm mutes in between. So there's 2 palm mutes in between, and then 2 palm mutes at the end again. And then we're going to move down to the 3rd fret B string, 2 palm mutes, the 7th fret B string, 2 palm mutes, then the 5th fret, and 2 palm mutes, and then we're going to play the 2nd fret, which is our augmented 4th. Altogether we get this. You can add a little vibrato on the 2nd fret B string when we play that. Now the second time through, this is going to be exactly the same, but instead of playing the last part, we're going to go higher up the neck, so we get, and then from that point on we're going to go, which is the 10th fret B string, 11th fret B string, then the 8th fret B string, and then the 9th fret on the E string. Now, altogether that sounds like this. We're still picking these as triplets, but they're twice as fast as the rest of the riff. The third section is exactly the same as the first section, and then to finish off we're going to play the first half again, and then we're going to play on the E string the 5th and 6th frets, and then with your pinky you can reach the 10th fret of the A string, and we'll go into an arpeggio, which is a G minor. So this is going to be A string 10th fret, D string 8th fret, then the 7th fret on the G string, the 8th fret on the B string, the 6th fret on the E string, then we're going to hammer onto 10 and tap with our middle finger on our picking hand the 15th fret E string, which is the note G. So we get this. So all together. So the whole riff. Moving on to exercise 2. As I said, this is going to be for 6-string guitar. Now, I like to play the arpeggios on the neck pickup and then switch to the bridge pickup halfway through, but you don't have to do that. That's just a personal choice. So the arpeggios are actually G minor 7 and F minor 7. And these are going to be played 12 on the G, 11 on the B, 10 on the E, and then 13 on the E, 11 again on the B, and 10 on the G. So we're going root, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 3rd, 7th. And we're going to play that through twice for each one. So to play the F minor 7, you just move that whole shape down 2 frets. Then we're going to move it back up to G and play it through again. So we get 2 G minor 7s, 2 F minor 7s, 2 G minor 7s, and then this time we're going to go. So we're extending that down. So from the 7th there on the 10th fret G string, we're going to add the 12th fret D string, the 13th fret A string, and then slide up to the 15th fret. So we get. Now we're going to play some diminished fifths. So we're just playing root, diminished fifth root, and this is going to be from the E string, the 13th fret. It's going to be 13 on the E string, 14 on the A string, 15 on the D string. And then we're going to move that back 1 fret, and then move it back 1 more fret. So you get this. So altogether that last bit sounds like this. Now this is the point where I would flick my switch down to switch pickups. And then we're going into the riff. So we're on the E string 3rd fret and the A string 5th fret. So we're just playing that as a power chord. And then there are 6 picks, which are all palm muted on the E string. So it's... no, sorry, they're on the open fret. So we're going to play that 3 times. And then the 4th time we're going to move to the 1st and 3rd fret for the power chord. So all together we get. Then the second part of that is going to be the same again, 3 power chords, 3 G power chords on the 3rd fret E string. And then this time, instead of going here, we're going to play 6, 5. So that's 6 on the E and 8 on the A, and then 5 on the E and 7 on the A. So we get this. Then we repeat the first bit. And then we basically play the second bit again, but this time we're going to end on an E power chord. And that's it. Here's the whole thing at a medium speed. So, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Check out the link in the description to view the lesson on the site. There's a little bit more information about what's going on. Remember to practice everything slowly, make sure your timing is correct, and just do lots of repetitions at a slow speed until you get comfortable with it, and then just gradually increase the speed. At first, some of the parts might feel really difficult at the higher tempos, but once you get the muscle memory down, it'll feel a lot more comfortable. So, see you next time.